of Chaotic Plant Fairy, and today we are going to do June favorites. I had planned on May favorites coming out, but I never posted it, and it's already what is it, June 21st. So we're just gonna scrap the May one and we're just gonna go ahead and film. Okay, so my first favorite plant out of June favorites, it is this beautiful Mame green. When I purchased this plant, I had this leaf, which isn't the prettiest, but it was definitely this leaf, and it was this leaf. And then I think I grew this leaf, and obviously this leaf on my own. I've repotted this plant. It was in a cup a little bit smaller, and I feel like it could live its best life in here. But this is my first. I have another Mame and I love her, so I contacted the same seller on one of the Facebook groups. I saw she was selling this, so I had to grab it. I bought this plant from the same seller, and it is a strawberry shake. I have a couple new leaves. Oh, it's a strawberry shake and a Hoya in here. Sorry, drew a blank. That is a Hoya right there in the cup, and she sold it to me. I'm still waiting for the juicy roots to show through. I think we're finally getting some. But of course the moss is dry. This moss dries extremely fast. I find myself having to water this every couple of days. And I'm surprised normally I don't stay on my watering moss. Like I don't stay up on it. I'll do it. I will stay watering my moss. Sorry, my alarm went off. About 1 or 2 days, and then after that I'm kind of like over it. I'll be like, I'm done. But like I said, ever since I started filming with you guys, I actually started doing more plant care. And it makes me feel extremely grateful and happy. Okay, it's not as dry. Sorry, you guys are watering with me. Okay, this is plant number 2. I will empty the water once I'm done filming, but this is also a great way to water whatever hasn't been watered. But I will dump this water once I'm done filming this video. Okay, and for plant number 3, these are not in any particular order, but plant number 3, that's in my top June favorites. Okay, it would be this. I purchased this as a philodendron splendid. Now I should know better because I purchased, I didn't purchase, but I got a philodendron splendid for as a wedding gift, and it didn't look like this. Now this is the original leaf, and this leaf was unfurling, and I just put this out. I believe this plant is a philodendron verrucosum. Yeah, our next planty video, I will be watering. We're gonna be watering some plants together, but I've come to terms that I actually like this plant. I didn't think I would, but I do. I know this is a philodendron June favorites. It's pretty funny. All my favorites are philodendron. But then again, that's the most plants that I have. But yes, this is another one of my air quote June favorites. And I do. I've come to like this plant more than I thought I would, and it's dry. It's so dry. I'm gonna put this plant back because it actually lives right here on my calyx. Everybody else is kind of in my nose bow. And then for like my number one plant that I'm so super duper uber proud of. I do have another favorite after this, but this one I am proud of. Look at my Billy. I purchased this plant from, what is that place? Pike's Nursery, and it's not deep enough because it wiggles. But I purchased this plant from Pike's Nursery and I repotted it. But again, I did not post that video. And you see some of the juicy roots and some gaps. But I love this plant. Okay, before I start getting carried away, I've had this Billy for about 9 months. I don't remember if I did take a picture of it when I first got it, but I know this is a leaf that I have grown. I want to say maybe this leaf. And then I did not chop it, but it had a baby growing with it, so I put it in my lovely XL. But this I'm very, very proud of. I love it. One of my favorites. This leaf is really big. Really, really big. But I love this plant. And then let me go get the last plant of my June favorites. Okay, so before I got the other plant, I decided I wanted to show my philodendron heartleaf plant. This plant is never in videos. It sits over in my work area on my cube shelf. I have a t-shirt business, so I have it up there because it's right in front of the window, so it gets all the good natural light. But this is one of my other favorites. She's fairly new to the home. She's been here about maybe 3 months. She was my my launch gift. Yeah, she's been here about 2 months. I purchased this plant as a celebration of opening up my t-shirt business, which is Chaotic Cuteness Apparel. Right now, my shop is on vacation. We are changing websites, and then I will reopen. But this plant is definitely one of my favorites. I bought her 4/20 because that was my launch date, and she is just growing so much. She's so luscious, so big. I thought I would have a hard time knowing when this plant is thirsty, but I noticed when it is thirsty, the leaves kind of curl. So I gave it a good shrink yesterday, 2 days ago. And technically this would be the front. But it's so pretty. I love this plant a lot. All right, now let me go get the last plant. This was technically a bonus, but I had to show it because I'm very, very proud of it, and it's heavy. I probably need to dump some of the water that's chilling in the bottom of the self-watering pot. Okay, and my last plant, it is the philodendron Red Anderson. She has a new leaf growing. That is my favorite leaf. That leaf is gorgeous, but this one is just so pretty. And she is my favorite. I got her as a Mother's Day gift, and I repotted her because I'm not that great in pond, and I put her up on a moss pole. She's still not straight up against the moss pole. She was on a stake, but she's still my favorite, and I still love her. Eventually, I probably will chop and prop her, but for now, she lives in this beautiful white pot, moss pole. Okay, and that will conclude my June favorites. Yes, it was pretty much a philodendron favorites, but that's pretty much majority of my collection. And I probably will upload this video second. I worked on a video last week. I'm gonna upload that. Then I'm gonna upload this one. And then we're gonna water some plants because I did a lot of chopping and propping. That is a part of my May favorites, I think. Or no, it's a part of my last video where we chopped and propped. But it's time to water all my propagations again. And I'm gonna put all these plants away, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for joining. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.